I've always admired certain video games' ability to create an extremely intense atmosphere while also keeping gameplay relatively simple. One game that does this fantastically is Overcooked. If you've ever played Overcooked before, you know that the atmosphere is extremely intense but also extremely rewarding. My goal was to capture this very same intense atmosphere in a game of my own. Welcome to Forgery. Let's jump into some gameplay. The main objective of my game is to bring the box of gold ore from the mine across the treacherous bridge and deliver it safely to the other side in the forge. While this might seem really simple by itself, it's not that easy. You see, there are 8 machines scattered around the playable area. These machines have a tendency to malfunction. Your job is to maintain their functionality, making sure that the forge can run smoothly. Maintaining these machines quickly will buy you enough time to deliver more gold safely, and therefore score more points. And since the forge was built at the bottom of an active volcano, the bridge has a tendency to catch on fire, leaving you and your precious gold stranded on one side. However, with a little skill, this can be counteracted by lowering and raising the bridge only when you need to cross, as the bridge will only catch fire when it is closed. Now that you've seen the game and all of its mechanics, you can probably imagine how intense and exciting the game loop can get. And now I think it's time to show you where it all started. It all started in a blank project just like this, nothing but a couple of gray cubes and a simple player controller. And after a bunch of coding, bug fixing, and trial and error, we have this, the final product, with all of its mechanics and features implemented. I put a lot of time into my game trying to make it feel polished and all work together correctly. Game creation can be extremely complex. Getting all of the mechanics, code, 3D assets, sounds, and animations to all work together as one can be an extreme challenge. I have created a diagram to try and help you understand better what is going on inside my game behind the scenes. It all starts with a game mode that has 3 major functions. Set the bridge on fire when the volcano explodes, to create a user interface for the character, and to assign random hazards throughout the map. These hazards are the machines that randomly malfunction throughout the game. Next up, we have the player script, whose main job is to interact with the world around it. This is anything from climbing a ladder to get to a higher level, or flipping the lever to raise and lower the bridge. However, its main function is to interact with the box of gold, picking it up at the mine, setting it down to flip the lever for the bridge, and delivering it to the gold forge, where it will increase your score. These are the main scripts that form my core game loop, and without them I would have no game. Of course, the code isn't the only thing that makes a game enjoyable. You also have the 3D assets and sounds. While I wasn't able to personally create these 3D assets by myself in the 3 weeks that I was given, I was able to find all of the models online and combine them in such a way that was my own. For instance, this lever is actually 2 gears, a torch, and then a tiny stretched out barrel, but I combined them in a way that makes them look like its own 3D model. Finally, a call to action. Let's see who can get the highest score. You can download this game at clacro.itch.io/forgery.